Kansas City Chiefs nightmare just may have come to an end today as Patrick Mahomes and head coach Andy Reid address the media and talk about that left tackle position, which has caused all of us so much heartache this entire season. What's up, everybody? I'm Daniel Booth here with your Chiefs News of the Day. If you're new to my channel, I discuss Chiefs almost every single day. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you don't mind, and join in the conversation in the comment section below. So let's get right into it. What am I talking about today? What has been the biggest need for the Kansas City Chiefs? What has been the biggest disaster for the Kansas City Chiefs this season? It should come as no surprise. It is the left tackle position. Well, the Kansas City Chiefs went out and signed DJ Humphries. He did not play against that game against the Raiders, and we all wish that he had, because Wanya Morris was an absolute disaster. We all saw it. He could barely get out of his stance and couldn't even get his hands on the defensive player, and just looked like he was lost. Remember that he was not good last year. That's why we drafted Kingsley Suamataia in the second round, and then he was even worse than Wanya Morris, so bad that we had to start Wanya Morris. And then to see Patrick Mahomes, who is the ultimate team leader, to see him get sacked in that play against the Raiders, and to show frustration, to just say enough is enough. If you were paying close attention, what you should have noticed is Patrick Mahomes rarely does that kind of thing, and the fact that he showed his emotion, his frustration. What happened in the next offensive series? Well, Tooney was out there at left tackle. Now, Tooney is not going to be the answer. And however, DJ Humphries, bringing me to my point, is DJ Humphries. Remember, this guy had an injury last year, but he is 2 seasons away from the Pro Bowl. He went to the Pro Bowl in 2023, and apparently he is back at practice, and he is doing well, so much that Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid finally had to address the media and talk about it. This coming from AZ Sports, that DJ Humphries is giving the Kansas City Chiefs more than they bargained for in the best possible way. Let's look at some of these quotes that Patrick Mahomes said today, this Wednesday, December 4th. He said, quote, "You see how talented he is? I mean, the physical gifts are all there. It's been cool to watch him interact with other guys, too. You can tell he's smart. He's willing to teach guys," which is big in that room. Read into that one. We got a lot of young guys there, so I've been very impressed, and I'm excited for him to get more and more work with more and more practice, and then hopefully be ready to go as soon as possible. Now, if you're not reading into what Patrick Mahomes is saying there, is we've got a lot of young guys, and they stink, and it is finally good to have a veteran back in here who knows what he's talking about, who's a leader, who can educate these guys, and who can give me a chance to freaking throw the ball. It has just been one, everyone's been like, oh, where's the downfield passing? Where's the big plays? You can't do that when Patrick Mahomes is constantly running for his life on his blind side. And so DJ Humphries coming in and providing that much-needed help. We don't know whether he's going to play this Sunday against the Chargers or not. But Andy Reid, Andy Reid never likes to throw players under the bus, but this is what he did say. Literally seeing what we can do at practice and how he feels and communication there, and just playing it day by day. So see how it all ends up. This is about DJ Humphries playing on Sunday. I think it's probably going to go that way throughout the week here. He took some snaps last week, but this will be faster for him. Last week was a short week, so this will be a better indicator to see where he is at. Reid goes on to say, yeah, I eventually think you want to get somebody in there that does a good job. I mean, someone that can really stand there and be that guy as we develop these young guys. So you're going to have some hiccups. So we know that going in, but we'll see if DJ Humphries can do that. If he can do that, he can do it. He can't. We'll see where it goes. Again, you have to read into what Andy Reid is saying there. Andy Reid is basically saying we've got young guys, and their egos are very, very fragile. And to lose your confidence, sometimes, you can lose your swing in baseball. You can lose your drive in golf. And whenever you lose your confidence in professional sports, that can be a disaster beyond the disaster that is already transpiring. They have invested a lot in Kingsley Suamataia for trading up and drafting him in the second round. That you hope that pans out, but it's not going to pan out in his rookie year. And then, of course, Wanya Morris is not the answer. So Tooney's not the answer, so they bring in DJ Humphries. Incredibly, we get this guy. I always thought it was going to be Donovan Smith. He is not ready to go physically, so they bring in DJ Humphries, and let's see if he can go and get the start on Sunday. Now, one other thing I want to bring up. The Kansas City Chiefs are in the power rankings at 6. Vegas has dropped them from winning the Super Bowl as the hands-on favorite. They are now down to the 4th. Even though we are 11-1, we are in a sole place of the 1 seed. We have if we win, we have clinched the playoffs. If we win this week, we will win our 9th consecutive AFC championship. Now get this, only the Broncos and the Raiders are anywhere close. They both the AFC West 5 times in a row, and that's the closest that any other AFC team has come to the Kansas City Chiefs' historic 8 AFC championships in a row. It will be 9 by this weekend, I think, if we beat the Chargers, knock on wood. But here's what we know. Isaiah Pacheco is back. And Hollywood Brown hopefully is going to be back by the end of this season, maybe by the last 2 games of the season. So Isaiah Pacheco is back. Juju Smith-Schuster is back. We now have Worthy making some strides. Of course, we have Hopkins coming on as our true number 1. Now we have Isaiah Pacheco, and we have Kareem Hunt as a 1-2 punch. Watch out, because if we shore up that left tackle position, we have Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt going. We have Xavier Worthy. We have DeAndre Hopkins, and we bring back Hollywood Brown with McCole Hartman and Juju Smith-Schuster, and we have time to protect Patrick Mahomes. Could look like the Kansas City Chiefs we all thought was going to happen in this 2024 season. So, good news today. DJ Humphries finally going to shore up that left tackle position, and the nightmare maybe coming to an end. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. We will do all of this again tomorrow. As always, I'm Daniel Booth. Like and subscribe, and go Chiefs.